And welcome back. We're picking up where we left off last time with Against the Storm, with me having a cup of tea, because I just picked up a cup of tea. So we're dealing with a Kelpie here. The Kelpie will resolve itself in just under a minute. It'll charm 2 more people, which is why I'm not necessarily... I've got unemployed people, we're not assigning them to places. Well, to be fair, some of the unemployed people are the people who are not working right now. Because they're all worshipping the Great Kelpie. Something ticked over. People have arrived. Do I want the people? 4 metal is real tempting. They've bribed me into getting into the town with 4 metal. To deal with that, I will need to build 1 frog house, which isn't that bad. Okay, and the Kelpie is dealt with. So we get another building. I really don't need either of these buildings. I might actually hold on this for a moment. 5 amber isn't that much. And take a reroll. Yeah, I'm gonna save up, get the 5 amber to do the reroll here. These would have been a lot tempting right before I bought the plantation. Plantation just blows these out of the water for this moment. What I'd really like to see is I'd like to see at this point a ranch. A ranch would allow me to turn fabric into stuff. Turn plant fiber into stuff. Turn berries into stuff. Okay, so we got a bunch of free workers. Let's get to work. We moved the press, so let's actually tell the press it can start doing stuff again. It's not going to do stuff again right away, but we can tell it it's allowed to when it's thinking about it. We have the stuff to fix the provisioner, so let's get the provisioner fixed. It doesn't make sense to do anything on the plantation until... well, doesn't make sense to assign anyone to the plantation until the storm arrives. Oh, and we have what we need to repair the obelisk, so let's get people out to repair the obelisk. We have resin, which is actually the lowest value thing for me, so let's use resin to fix the obelisk. These guys will be done shortly, and then we can assign some of them to the farm. Kelpie delivery is delivering us amber. So once they drop some of the amber off, I can take a reroll on the roll here. So we'll take a reroll. Do I gamble on another reroll? Or do I just take form? What's public performance offhand anyway? 15% chance of double yield. Is tempting. And we may build big enough that we actually have 2 towns, in which case having Forum and Clan Hole would be a good combo. Yeah, we don't need planks, and we got a source of tools, right? So, yeah, I'm thinking Forum here. Oh, I don't need to track all this being charmed. Storm's going to be 100% longer. This shouldn't be a problem. Oh, I gotta remember, woodcutters don't contribute to hostility. Well then let's keep chopping then. I've got reduced stuff. So, what is my solution to the storm going to be? I don't think I got enough wood to reduce hostility that way. I suppose this is one kind of a problem that can happen when you're too good on staying top of the Queen's impatience, is it's not reducing my hostility by basically anything. You don't have a job, so you can get off that job. This is beginning to be a little greedy, but let's go ahead and set up. Ooh, it doesn't quite fit where I want it. I need to chop down, like, a tree. I need to chop a tree down. Okay. Chopping a tree down isn't going to be too hard. Chop that tree down. Please. If we can get these built, that will provide more happiness. By mainly lowering hostility. So if we get both of them built, that'll lower hostility enough. I may not be able to avoid losing the first beaver. Okay, they chopped the one tree down, so there we go. Now we'll fit the hearth in there. We'll probably want to come along later and chop more trees down to make the hearth more appealing location. Lost one, which gains us some impatience. Got you up in time. Right now, it's only the beavers that are pissed. Do I have enough wood to stop it from continuing? I don't. Yeah, I'm gonna keep losing beavers. Unless I can improve it somehow. I don't have the planks for a beaver house. That's a temporary fix, but we can start favoring them to get some bonus from them. You're all improved housing, you're in improved housing. Okay, so the only people that can get more housing benefits is beavers by generating more planks.
Whoa, papa.
Trying to think of how to do this. That is something I could do, is we can try to rush happiness bonuses on all these locations. Bunch of beavers. If I can get the +1 global bonuses from those two places, then we can stop these guys from leaving. Of course, that requires the builders to actually get to building, which is a decent run. Buy a little bit more time. And to be fair, if I gotta lose someone, I'd rather lose the beavers. I think the beavers are unhappy again. We got our second last cornerstone popping up. Export or liquid luck? Let's go liquid luck. If that option comes up again, I will probably take it, so. Well, we can pull the trick again. Where we make flip back and forth the papering. That's not gonna work in the future, but for the moment that's working. Okay, so all those are up. So what I can do here is I can move 8 people into this zone. Make it a global +1. Yeah, so that gave us a global host 1, which surprisingly wasn't enough. Something has pissed the lizards off. I think lizards used to have boots. I think we had someplace boot, or we had a place making boots that we've run out of leather for. Okay. Okay, so we're gonna lose one more. One more builder left. No points on that gathering camp. Yeah, it's time to tear this gathering camp down. We don't need 2 starting gathering camps, so we should swap over to having a harvester as well. And there we go, leaving the storm and all their problems behind. They'll be back come next storm, so I need to be a little bit prepped. Improvised tools. In theory, we got ways to make tools. Let's not do improvised tools. Calming the forest. Empathy, -4. It's already -40, and this might get better, so let's pick up empathy here. The trader has arrived. Doesn't sell me tools. Some of these are pretty good. I'll go ahead and take the fuel consumption down. Yeah, I'm gonna hold off on most of these. Okay, next thing to do is we chopped enough out for you. Let's break into another glade. It's gonna give us more hostility, which isn't super great. But in theory, we're looking for 1 more cache. So we got 1 cache there, we got 1 cache here. We do want a 3rd cache, if not a 4th cache. That also means I have the space to put in the smithy where I was thinking of putting it, so I'll put the smithy down. Smithy will give us the tools that we need for our exploitation of these caches. Oh, let's, I have everything working, right? Okay, so yeah, we got some spare people. You on the camp. We're gonna want some guys to work the smithy. Both beavers and the lizards like working the smithy, so let's actually do 1 of each. We'll hold on the last 3 to deal with whatever the dangerous event is when we break in. Forger's camp's got no nodes near it. Do we have any nodes to move you to? For the moment, no. There is a salt copper vein in there hiding. So I will probably start engaging in some mining soon. Didn't necessarily need to disassemble that, but I'm not sure if we're going to find it in the glade, and if we don't find it in the glade, we don't need it up. Oh, we're low on food. What's our food options? Take a quick cough there. Mic muted. The food options are terrible. That's the problem right now. Merchant's gone, right? Yeah, merchant's gone. Not gonna panic to summon more food. More people arriving. You coming with food? Sort of. We'll take the food option. That'll kick the can down the road a little bit. So if we get 8 people there, we don't have 8 more people. So that would lose us. Well, actually, we don't have that bonus anyway right now, so we can do that. That'll be fine. Before I forget, let's mark what I want chopped out there, which is about there. That should get us that mine operational. broke into the glade. What's the hazard of the glade? The hazard of the glade is a makeshift extractor. I'm not too worried about keeping the makeshift extractor, so I wouldn't be opposed to tearing it down. On the other hand, it would be pretty easy to get water skins, I think. I think we had a building that would make water skins. Yeah, we have a building that would make water skins. How many water skins was it? 30? 30, 12. Fix it, that would give us clearance water. Or I could tear it down. Let's go with the fix it option. Who knows, it might actually be useful to have it fixed. Obviously, we want it fixed before it explodes. It exploding the first time wouldn't be that bad. Okay, turn off boots. Turn on water skins. Yes, feel free to use oil for that. Only make 10 water skins at a time. Oh, and put a limit on planks. Before I forget. And, because this is actually a priority, prioritize the water skins. So as the leather comes in, turn it into water skins, please. And we have our 4 caches. So we can start collecting the caches. Food! I just realized we now have access to more food sources. So let's get the trapper set back up and get some insects that way. Let's get the herbalist? Yes, the herbalist set back up. That'll provide us with food. Yeah, I'll have to watch it. What I can do is just before it explodes, I can move it if we don't have the ability to actually finish this in time. We are only down the water skins, so there's a decent possibility we'll succeed on it. As all we're waiting for is the leather to come in off of the trees. New plague, corrupted water. Okay, so that's fine. The hostility is more of an issue, but there's not much I can do about the hostility. The hostility may fix itself from impatience growing. Or it'll fix itself by someone leaving, raising impatience. Yeah, we're gonna have someone leave. Which did kind of fix the problem. Lost a farmer, but the farmer then means it's replacement, so replace the farmer. Last order. Leisure or pastries? I don't have a way to make pastries. I don't have a way to make ale either. Let's go pastries. Because I can import pastries to do pastries. Okay, everyone is just barely happy enough to stand their ground in the storm right now. Most of the time. Make tools. We do have enough tools to start shipping, but I'm gonna wait until the storm is done because the storm is I'm getting benefit from having hostility dealt with, or the hostility down from the storm. And turning those caches in is going to give us a bunch of reputation. You have arrived. You don't have the solution to my problem. Shame. What's a cornerstone? +1 beaver resolve for wine? Sure. With any container. So he's not selling me containers or anything I can turn into containers is the problem right now. I'd be very happy with something I can turn into containers. Let's... Well, I don't need these anymore, so let's move those. And you. If I buy one, I can get advanced smithing. We do have a forum, so it would make sense to buy a bunch of training gear and build a forum. Then we get the bonus from the forum for handing out the training gear. Yeah, let's do that. Come on, there's the leather. How's the leather working? Okay, so we just made a shipment of wet skins. Okay, so now is the time to pull these back. They're gonna play that there's nothing near them, but that'll at least get the workers out of the zone. Yeah, the first explosion will go off. First explosion's not that bad. Yeah, they're complaining there's no nodes nearby, that's fine. Exploded. Sadly, it blew up the herbalist stuff. So I may actually just disassemble the herbalist camp, given that we don't have the ability to harvest any of that anymore. Oops. Move you back in. So we're still waiting on containers. That's the wrong sort of container game. I need the other container. Or you need to give me 30. One or the other, please. Well, I could break that open. It's not what I want to do. Is what I will do. People. We can definitely use more people. More people or less more people. So that's 5, that's 4. Do I want 5 or do I want 4? Let's go with 5. Is meaning I'm gonna need a frog house, but that shouldn't be a problem. Oh, I can now get you running. 4 and up, get that 50% chance of double yield. Merchant's gone, right? Yeah, okay. The other thing we do is we start buying some wine to make the beavers happy. Or figuring out how to make some wine would be good as well. we're low on food. We're gonna get some, that's the other advantage of maybe opening up the cache is we've got another source of food that way. Salt wouldn't be that bad. Salt goes into paste, right? Yeah. We have a little bit of a food problem besides that, but salt wouldn't hurt. So yeah, let's get that mine going. The other mine wouldn't be that bad either, but we're going to hold off building another mine. Oh, I'm going to hold off building another mine until we've actually dealt with the glade event here. It should complete in time. Press. You are authorized to make flour out of that material, yes? Yes. We'll leave it at 10. Do the same here, then we'll let you also do flour, limit to 10. At this point, stop making more skins because we don't need them for anything else. Go make the gaming boots. We may start making trading gear at some point. Get one guy in here to make provisions. I suppose one thing I'm on the lookout for is if I can get hold of a ranch. A ranch would be a big boon for food production. Everyone thing there? Yes. Okay, so let's pack this one in as well. Stonecutter's done. Do we have another place to move the stonecutter to? Nope, we don't. Okay, so lock goes with stonecutter for the moment. Can we use you to displace people from places where they're not particularly great? Sure. And then we can assign those guys to the mine. It looks like we'll be in a good position for the next storm, as long as we don't go up a hostility before it. Or go up a hostility before it, because this is going to be -5 times 3, so -15, we should be positive on all of them. It'll be close, but we'll be positive. Wine. We do want wine. We do have a source of water skins, so we can do berries plus water skins into wine. Both beavers and frogs want the wine. We can do berries and water skins into pickled goods, and then we'll just turn off packs revision. So yeah, let's do cellar. On the other hand, turn them on just in case we do have them. Oh, and feel free to do reeds for wine. So, 20, 20. That looks good. We did go up a hostility, which isn't super great. It may go back down before the storm, or people leaving during the storm will kick us down as well. That will be the other option, which is the less desirable option. Yeah, it's probably going to be people leaving during the storm and kicks us down. That's the one drawback with turning the caches in. Oh, okay, so we are done with the first one, so we can collect Heart of the Forest. Reputation from events, reputation from resolve, or standing with a bunch of settlements, which might be what we go for if we can get trading going a little bit better. We did get a seal from that. We already have Vineyard Town. Double stacking that is I don't think that's going to be strong enough. On the other hand, Zorg secret ingredients here, I am going to be trying to make pickled goods, so making skewers free as a bonus is great. Which reminds me, water skins. Actually, prioritize making water skins again over boots. Storm arrives in like 5, so trade whatever you can, and you can do a full trade of tools. Oh, and we had played locusts with just 6 of our gathering nodes. Oof. Okay, so you're gone. So disassemble that building. It's going to be a food problem again. No, we should get people working on this in the hopes that we can solve our food problem that way. Harvester's camp is empty for similar reasons. All its nodes got destroyed. At this point, it may be, because I've got a bunch of freed up people, we should probably go into fishing. That's not the fishing building. The fishing building is the one next to it. There we go. How's the tools coming along? Soon I'll be able to ship the last one. Storm trade routes. We got 2, potentially got 3 if we can find the provisions, which we're not going to find. I've only got like 1 provision, right? Okay. So those are not going to happen just because we don't have the provisions. And doing a level 1 trade is probably not worth it. Yeah. Beaver woodcutter left. We can partially fix that by getting another woodcutter. At this point, the solution to hostility is sadly going to be letting people leave enough to get us down hostility level. Well, actually, I do have a different option I could do. Well, no, because I can't get them low enough. Just can't get them low enough. I was about to say, yeah, our solution is going to be letting them leave. So that took us down to the hostility. Might have enough fuel at this point. I can try to do it with sacrifices. Stabilize everything with sacrifices. Yeah, that'll work. Worker left, seller worker left. Those are replaceable. Okay, new people have arrived, so we'll wait until it hits drizzle. Take the new cornerstone. Protected trade, rebellious spirit. I think rebellious spirit is the one I want here. The +1 resolve from complex food is maybe not super great. We haven't set up a good trade route path yet. Otherwise, protected trade would probably be better than rebellious spirit for me. But no, we're going rebellious spirit. So that'll give us resolve based on how pissed off everyone is. 2 of everyone's not going to be that bad. The cornerstones are as they are. Okay. You. No to the advanced uranium collector. No to the druid hut. Don't have a good source of coal. Way of the forest is not bad, so we'll pick that up. Herbs, because we can turn those into provisions, so we can do some trading. So we can work on standing level. Containers, we can turn into wine and pickles. The training gear? Yeah, we'll do that. And then as far as trade's concerned, probably trading away the tools again is probably the trick here. That'll get us level 1 standing with Golden Hoof, which is a good step. And we'll get the event cash packed. I need to build one more frog house. One regular house will work, but lizards are probably what we want to build more specialist housing for. Basically, probably want to build more specialist housing, that's what I'm thinking. Okay, oh, that's one more I need. Oh, you're getting... Oh no, that's the best I have set up for provisions right now. Because we didn't actually set up the makeshift post yet. Hostility's back up, but that was expected. Expected to occur at least eventually. You are empty, so we can tear you down. Push more people in here and try to get bigger globalness from here is probably the next thing I should do. An easy way to push more in is just to bring one of those houses over. I suppose we could be working on Mortal Blood as well. That's not actually the worst choice, to try to sell Mortal Blood. Because that will help us getting through the hostility problem during the storm. I could pretty easily push 6 more people in here. 5... Oh, well, we need to push some more into here as well. Anyway, so we get the global ones from there. I'm only getting the one from 8, so we've actually got 9 spare here, so it wouldn't be that hard to shove these guys over to a different zone. So I get the global ones from here. Which is 8, 4, 4. And then to shove the people in. Point of reputation from Resolve. Real tempting to get Guild Hall, but the Clan Hall is for a quest. There's no good way to get this aligned with how I normally do my roads. So this is going to be an outlier. However I do it, so we're just going to have to accept it's in a weird shape at some point. So there will work. Okay, we've got 4 caches opened or delivered, so we can collect you for 4 more people. We do have a source of copper, so having a way to turn copper into bars is pretty good. And pie, I don't think it would be that bad. Biscuits would be better. Skewers biscuits. Because biscuits we can use salt on. actually. Did pie include berries? It does include berries. So we could do... Yeah, pie wouldn't be that bad. We'll go smelter. Our main job is to make bricks. I've screwed up and didn't put a limit on the bricks, but apparently that wasn't a problem. Two things we can ship. We can ship parts. Parts are not the worst. Oh, I forgot to ship the tools in the last season. Whoops. Well, we maybe didn't even have the provisions for the tool shipment. Okay. Looking at the time, this is a good place to go ahead and put a cut in for YouTube. So if you've been enjoying this, I hope you've been enjoying it. Come back and see the next part. The next part will probably be up tomorrow on YouTube. Obviously, there will be one more part in this city, and I will finish the recording for the city tonight, so if you're watching on Twitch, feel free to hang around. There will be one more part after a quick stretch break. There's a decent possibility if you're watching on Twitch, if the video suddenly just keeps continuing, that's because the next part was real short. But until then, hope you all have a good time. Catch you all in the next part. Bye for now.